Friends, welcome to my first ever day in the life of a small business owner slash reseller. We're going to go through the whole day, friends. This is a rarity for me that I get an entire day like this to work on reselling. I am very much a part-time reseller. If you're new around here, I've been doing this part-time for almost over 14 years, you guys. So today is a rarity. Like I said, we're jumping right into it. I have no children today. I have no hubby today. The whole family has gone to San Diego. They're staying the night at grandma's house. So I am totally alone. I think in the 4 years of me being a mother, this has probably happened twice, where I have the entire house to myself for about 26, 28 hours. So we're going to do nothing but work on I was about to say real estate. I did all that yesterday. Reselling. If you are new, I have many jobs. I work a full-time job in healthcare. I am a part-time real estate agent and a part-time reseller. And today we're doing all things reselling. We're going to go to the Goodwill auction. We're going to maybe buy a Goodwill mystery palette. We're going to do a live sale. We're going to list. I'm going to take you to my storage unit. You guys always ask, how do you get it all done? I will say this is not a true day in the life for me, because this is, like I said, this has only happened twice in the 4 years that I've been a mother. But I thought while I have this opportunity and all this free time, this would be a good time to film this video. If you'd like to see a day in the life that's more normal for me, like if maybe you're a mom, you have 2 kids and work full time, or if you don't and you're just curious to see that, let me know in the comments down below and I can try. That video might take a while to film just because those days are insane. Most of my days are insane. I am a morning person. A lot of you ask, Nikki, how do you get it all done? I wake up very early in the morning. I don't know why I am built that way. I always have been. I remember as a child waking up before the sun came up. I don't know why. I get it from my dad. He's very much the same way. So it's currently 4 a.m. I got full glam to film a bunch of YouTube videos, and then we're going to take all this off and go to the Goodwill outlet and buy some mystery palettes and start the day. So let's get into it. All right, you guys, first order of the day, go check out a Goodwill mystery palette. So for once, I was not in here before they opened. If you've seen the last couple of Goodwill mystery outlets, sometimes they leave the door open and I just like sneak in, and I honestly didn't know they weren't open early. I think that they've seen me creeping around and they've locked the door. So they let us in, you guys. And this day, they had a ton of hard goods palettes. So I don't know if I've ever mentioned, I think I have, but when you come in, you do have to pay an entry fee. It's $5. So that's what we're doing. We're waiting in line, but I'm still looking. Isabella had her little, are these called flutes? I used to have these in school. Recorders? Anyways, love that name. That was going to be one of our names. That was like top 2 names we were going to choose if we had a girl. It reminded me of that. So tons of hard goods. I want to say like 80% of the palettes they've had lately have been hard goods. And when I say hard goods, you guys, there are literally wine glasses, suitcases, random toys, bikes in these palettes. I find them so intimidating. I always say, look at this. This is a pencil sharpener. I haven't seen one of those since I was in high school. I find these intimidating, you guys. I would need someone to help me if I ever bought one of these. I do feel like there's some profit. Look at this. There's a car seat and a candle holder. I would need help. And for these, I would definitely wear gloves. A lot of you have said, like, why don't you wear gloves while you're processing those dirty clothing pallets? You guys, I need to fill the fabric. I'm pretty sure that's a piece of a tree. It's supposed to be art. I don't know. It is art. I don't know. So I need to fill the fabric, you guys. But for these hard goods pallets, I would definitely wear gloves. I found so many broken glass pieces in these pallets. They really jam-pack them. There's huge pieces of art, as you can see. There's purses. Like, these hard goods palettes definitely are jam-packed. And I know that you can make money. It's a lot of work. And I've told you guys in the previous videos that a lot of these people come and buy a minimum of like 2 to 5 pallets. I am one of the few people that comes here and buys 1 pallet. I am one of the few people that doesn't speak. No, I am the only person most days that does not speak fluent Spanish. They are so nice to me though. Like, I've been in situations where I don't speak the language everyone's speaking and they're not very nice to me. Every time I've come here, the workers, the buyers, everybody has been super, super nice. I'm trying not to film people around me because other people are looking at pallets. You guys, look at this. It's just a box full of glassware, a lot of broken glassware. So definitely, if I ever bought one of these, or if you ever buy one of these, if you're buying hard goods, make sure you wear gloves, you guys, because you could really hurt yourself. Look at that, just like a big piece of broken glass. At least those were in a box. Most of the time they're literally just in the pallet, but most of these hard goods pallets sold for like $60 to $100. I was trying to film myself there and get a thumbnail, but I was trying to be discreet, and then more people came, so I just turned it off, you guys. Like, look, these are all in great condition. They put them in a bin. There's mugs, there's cups, there's glasses. So yeah, one day maybe. I don't know when, because hubby just works a lot, and I don't know. I wouldn't want to bring my mom, although my mom would love to go through one of these with me. I need the manpower. I need the arm strength. This is a rarity. Like, this one wasn't even halfway full, but it had a lot of like big wall art and bigger pieces, luggage. It had a car seat at the bottom. Like, that's one I could process myself. So maybe one day, I'm trying to show you the full scale of just how big these are. Maybe one day I'll buy a smaller hard goods pallet, but I just wanted to show you in detail what they had. This one is just luggage. I heard that this one sold for $100. This has to have more than like a couple $100 worth of luggage in it. Some of it's really old, brands I've never heard of, but it was jam-packed full of luggage. That one actually intrigued me. Finally, I found a clothing palette. This is that blue jacket right there that I just showed you is John Galt. I'm trying to figure out what this print piece is. I think it's One State or Sailor. It was Sailor. It's a sailor like jumpsuit or pants. It looks like that one was at the Goodwill outlet. So these mystery palettes are mixed with raw donations, so stuff that they just put directly into these that got donated from brands, from thrift stores, from different Goodwills, from things that didn't sell at the Goodwill outlet and things that did not sell at the traditional thrift stores. So I confirmed with the manager, because I was like, some of this stuff has Goodwill price tags on it, like it was at the thrift store for sale, and then some of it doesn't. And he told me, we get a lot of stuff directly sent here that we don't ever even put in the thrift stores, because I don't know if you guys remember that last pallet where I found a ton of Revolve. And when I say a ton, I'm talking like 30 to 40 pieces of Revolve pieces that were just in great condition. And he was telling me, yeah, like a lot of the stores, they have their distribution centers here, and instead of, taking it to our store, they just bring it by the truckload here, and we just throw it in these pallets. We don't even send it to the Goodwill outlet. So sometimes I can get really lucky with these pallets, you guys. Not all the time, but sometimes. Brandy Melville must be another one, because my last pallet literally had a ton of Brandy Melville that wasn't tagged, and Revolve. So I don't know if I was supposed to go back here. I'm whispering because I'm like feeling like I wasn't supposed to film back here. But when people say that resellers steal from the poor, I don't think they understand how much waste the fashion industry creates. I'm about to show you the outside. All of this stuff, he told me, the manager, because you guys know I make friends with them, is stuff that they tried to sell in mystery pallets. They tried to sell at the Goodwill outlet. It didn't sell. So they are now shipping it overseas and selling it in bulk, like for pennies on the dollar. All of this stuff did not sell, you guys. All of this. So we are doing a great job by saving this stuff from the landfill and saving it from being shipped overseas to countries that may not want it, you guys. Okay, friends, welcome to the storage unit. I am here to clean up for filming. I'm filming this on Saturday. NBC, the producer's coming on Monday. Let me turn you around. I'll quickly explain for those of you that are new. And I've made a lot of progress here, you guys. I'm pretty happy with it. It's very busy here on Saturdays, so I'm going to try to get out of here because it's just really congested. And I told you guys, this is not like my favorite place to be. One of you commented, and that comment really resonated with me. If you're watching, hey girl, I can't remember your name, but she was like, you are the first reseller I've heard that said, like, I need to work in a pretty place. I don't want to work in something that feels like a warehouse. You guys, I can't. I could never say never, but I am 99% sure I can't be one of those people that works in a warehouse like this. Like if I were to have a warehouse, it would need a separate space somewhere that I can decorate and make feel nice and cozy so that I want to go and work there every day. So I try to get in and out of here. I meant to show you guys a before because it did not look this organized before. Like all of these shelves had stuff on it, but I just wanted to get in here, get it done, and then show you guys the after. So I'm not done yet. I'm gonna try to make this look a little neater. That's gonna be gone. I'm gonna take these off, put the new labels. I already printed them. And then I think that's it. I just need to organize these shelves up here. And that's it, friends. So if you're like, what are you talking about? Who's filming you? If you're new here, hello. NBC, the news channel, contacted me. I'm going to be featured on a series. Oh man, a fly just came in here. A series. They're doing a series about people that have full-time jobs that have successful side hustles. So the NBC producer already came to my house last month. He filmed me doing a live sell. His boss, the producer, was in the live sell. She got footage like from a viewer's perspective. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it down below. So now we're doing the second part where he's going to come and interview me and like film me processing a pallet. And the show should air. It's supposed to air maybe potentially in 11 major cities: Dallas, New York, Miami, LA, San Fran, all those. It just depends, they said, if those news stations pick it up, but it is going to go on NBC.com and it's supposed to be coming out in the fall. So once it is out, you guys, you know that I will definitely let you know, but that's what I'm preparing for because we're doing the final filming day Monday. I'm filming this Saturday. You guys are going to see this video on Sunday, and then the day after that is when he'll be filming me. So, all right, I'm going to finish up here and get back to it. Time to do some shipping. These actually all sold this morning, and since it's a Saturday, I want to get them up quickly. This is a new with tags Skims swimsuit. Where's the tag? There we go. This is a plus size. It is 4X. This is the other end of the spectrum. This is the smallest size they make. This is an extra small shape where it's called the seamless sculpting thong bodysuit. Both of these are new. This is new with tags. This is new without. So I'm going to get these. I don't always ship stuff same day. This is the thrifted item we are shipping out today. This is definitely a bolo, you guys. It was hard for me to read. It's called Lake, L-A-K-E. It is a like mid-range / expensive pajama line. I don't know if they make anything else. This is a new brand to me. Definitely want to be on the lookout for. They are known to be sustainable. They use a lot of I think almost all their stuff is cotton. I was looking at their website earlier because I was like, why? These used sold for like $30, you guys. I was like, why is this so expensive? It's a very, I'd actually, the website was so appealing. I actually purchased some, and I never purchase. I very rarely purchase anything new, you guys. That's just the life of a reseller. I'm sure you all can relate. But I love sleeping in silk and cotton, and these pajamas have like some of the best reviews I've ever seen for pajamas. To me, they're expensive because I don't usually spend this much on pajamas, but they use a lot of Pima cotton. I'm pretty sure like almost all their stuff is 100% cotton, and definitely a bolo. Here, let me show you the tag again because I had never heard of this brand. I had never seen this tag before. These are pre-owned. I got a couple questions on them, but then when I was going to respond to the question, someone else just purchased them. So definitely a bolo. So let's get these packed. All right, so we've got those packaged up. Just trying to make sure I'm not showing anyone's address. To Poshmark, one eBay. I'm like 99% sure I've told you guys about this brand before. It is APL, or Athletic Propulsion Labs. This is another bolo, you guys. These are very expensive. They use a lot of, if I can recall correctly, because I used to check out their website, I believe the reason they're so popular and very expensive is they use a lot of recycled materials to make their shoes. They're very comfortable. Like these retail for, it's like $120. Some of their slides, you guys, literally retail for like $170. Like no joke. So I'm getting ready to post these in my sourcing group. I have been offering them like little deals like this, like so I get these locally from my supplier. You guys know, if you're not new. If you are new, I buy a lot of my items, you guys, locally. I buy pallets locally. I've built relationships with a couple suppliers, and he has been supplying me with this brand for like the last 2 years, and I freaking love it. And so I'm going to pass that on to my sourcing group. That's another benefit I've been adding to the group, is like selling direct. I don't know if I should call it wholesale, because literally it's just going to be this bundle of 3 items. But like last week I posted some bundles of Skims. I had like 10 bundles. I posted some bundles of Jeffrey Campbell shoes. I showed you guys that in previous videos. So I don't know. Wholesale traditionally is like when you're selling like 100 items or more, but I'm just calling it wholesale to make it easy to explain. So these are the types of things that I've just been adding benefits to the group, because I get that $25 a month can be a lot. So I just, I'm trying to make it as beneficial as I can. I have not offered this to like Instagram or you guys, just because I'm a one-woman show, you guys, and shipping this stuff out to the group, in addition to doing my normal listing and shipping, it's just a lot. So I can't offer, like, I don't know, let's say 1,000 people watch this video. If I were to tell you guys, hey, I could give you some APL slides, I'd probably have like 200 people email me, which is a blessing. I can't do it. And I can't do it well. So I've just been offering it to the group on a small scale. And so far people seem to really be happy with it. It made me so happy. One of you in the group, I'm not sure if you're watching the video, I'm not going to say their name because I didn't get their permission, but she messaged me and she was like, hey, those Jeffrey Campbell shoes that you sold me, I've already sold 4 pairs. And I had literally just shipped it to her like 2 weeks before. So that made me really happy. So I'm trying to offer sourcing capabilities, or like a sourcing option to the group members. We're still holding steady at about 80 people. I always link it in the description box if you want to check it out. I always feel kind of weird mentioning it, and I was talking to one of my best friends who's also a fellow small business owner, and she's like, don't feel bad, girl. The people that don't want to join your group, they don't care. They want you, like the people that support you, they want you to do well, and if they don't want to join, they don't have to, but you should talk about it. So this is a benefit for the group. So I'm actually going to photograph this and upload it to the group and say, hey, does anybody want this bundle of 3? And then next week, I've already put like little feelers out. I bought my first, what you call it, a pallet? I guess so. I bought my first pallet of pre-owned Lululemon. And that's coming. I got a couple hundred pieces. So I've already offered that to the group members, and like 10 people have told me they're interested. So you see what I mean? That's why I do it just for the group. Cause like even just for me, you guys, just one person, to ship out a couple, it's probably be like 100 items to 10 different people. It's a lot of work in addition to the shipping that I do for my business, and then, everything else. So I can handle doing it for the group. Maybe one day, you guys, when I get like a full-time assistant, I can offer that to you guys. But that, I'm just being honest, that's nowhere near in the future. So I'm going to get this posted in the group. I'm pretty sure this is going to sell like probably before I'm done filming today. I will update you guys, because the last time I offered APL in the group, it literally sold out within like an hour, because it's such a good deal. Like, look this brand up. Comps are really great. I've been selling it for the last 2 years. I love it. He actually told me, my supplier, he's like, if you take all of it, I will give you such a good deal. I'm just so inundated with inventory, but I feel like that is the type of deal that I should just buy it and put it in my storage unit until I can get to it, because I think he has like 100 left. And for the deal he's offering me, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's too good to pass up. So let me get this posted, and then we're going to continue on. Busy research. I forgot to show you guys. I made a bra bundle, and it just sold. Anytime I post Skims in the group, it sells really fast. So that bundle of 4 just sold, and then I just posted this bundle. I haven't been showing you guys because I feel like this is kind of boring. I'm basically creating these bundles, photographing them, and then posting it in the group. And I tell them basically, whoever DMs me first with your zip code so I can get you a rate for shipping and pays the PayPal invoice, it's yours. And these things sell so fast. I just showed this bra bundle. I posted it like 10 minutes ago and it sold. Shoes have not sold yet. And then I just posted this one. I think I'm going to stop for now because I need to continue on with the day. But I try to do this weekly in the group, sometimes 2 times a week. And like I said, it's been a great way for me to earn extra money. I don't earn a ton of money. I would earn way more money if I sold this stuff myself. But it's not all about the money, you guys. I can make a couple bucks and I can help out my other 80 fellow resellers if they want. And if they don't want it, great. But almost everything every single bundle I've shown in the group has sold over the last month. I started the group July 4th. So yeah, if I can help out other resellers and make a couple bucks, then it's nice. It's making me happy. I didn't show me doing inventory, you guys, because it's kind of boring. First of all, let me just say, it is so eerie. It's so weird and nice to have a quiet house. But those of you that have children, whenever you have a quiet house, like this is so rare for me. Probably this has happened, I don't know, twice in my whole time of being a mother, these last almost 4 years, that I'm just like, this is so nice and so weird. And it's almost like I need some noise. I've been watching Whatnot and Poshmark live shows all day and just like watching educational content on real estate and stuff. Like I've just had my phone and my iPad going all day because I'm just so used to noise. I imagine it must feel weird, just random thoughts with Nikki, when you become an empty nester. I know quite a few of you, because YouTube shows me the age range of people that watch my channel, and the biggest age range, it's like 60% of you are aged 30 to 65. It's a 35-year, range, but that's a pretty huge chunk. So I know there are some of you that have had like kids that have left the house. And I imagine like when you first become an empty nester, comment down below, but it must be so wild to just have go from a house that is so loud to like a completely quiet house. Trust me, I can understand getting used to it. Anyways, so I didn't show you guys this because it's really boring. You guys know, a lot of you have seen my storage unit. If you have not, you will see it in this video. If I haven't shown it already, but all my bins are numbered, bin 1 through 15. Twice a year, I go through every single bin. Right now, currently, I think I have like 50 bins, and I go through every listing. I end the listing, and on eBay, I do sell similar. On Poshmark, I actually just delete the entire listing and make another listing. I know Posh Your VA would do that for me, but I actually prefer to do it manually so I can look at the photos. I can look up comps. So this pile right here, these are all things that I'm either going to give away. I have had these listed on eBay for years. This might be one of my longest listings. I'm finally ready to get rid of these. They're rechargeable battery packs, but they're so old, you guys. I don't even know if anyone uses these anymore. I got these for like 25 cents or 50 cents or something locally. So I'm going to donate those. This is all the pile of stuff that I actually just right now, I delisted and did sell similar or relisted, whatever. So they're going to go back in this bin. I don't know why this empty, oh, I forgot to, I thought this was just an empty box. This is a Kendra Scott necklace, new with tags. I did not relist this. This one is beautiful. I got it in a Nordstrom palette. Retails for $90. It has a small chip on the jewel somewhere. But I think I'm going to try to sell that in a live sell, because whenever I sell Kendra Scott in a live sell, it sells really well. And it sells too. So I'm going to just take that out. I thought it was empty because I bought these from Uline, you guys, when I was doing a ton of jewelry sales. You can buy boxes for everything on Uline. Uline is not very affordable, but they have boxes that'll fit everything. Uline has everything that you could ever need. I love that. I love that store. So I had like 50 of these. So all of this is going to go back in the bin. All of these things, like this Tracy Reese dress, I actually bought wholesale. I'm going to send to ThredUp because I've sold Tracy Reese on ThredUp for a lot of money. Like I got paid out like $70. This Armani Collezione jacket, I'm going to send to thread up. I was going to say the Real, but sometimes the Real doesn't take that from me. This Perry Ellis tie, it's a tie and pocket square I got in a Nordstrom palette. I'm actually just going to give this away. I've had it for 2 years. It hasn't sold. And I think somebody would appreciate that as a free gift. So that's what I've been doing this last like 30 minutes. Bag is a bag. It's like an amalgamation of things, you guys. It is things from my Goodwill mystery palette. It is items from my storage. It's just a bunch of stuff. So I think I'm going to do a Whatnot live sale with this stuff. I just need to get back into live selling. Like I can't have everything preloaded. I just don't have time. I'm just going to do a bunch of numbers, say everything's pre-owned, and if it's not pre-owned, I'll show it on camera. They'll have a video receipt. That is one thing I love about Whatnot, that Poshmark needs to step their game up. Like I love that buyers, once the show is over, they can go and look at video receipts of what they actually bought. So I'm just going to do this bag for Whatnot. I'm just going to do 20 items really quickly. And then this stuff, this is like more premium stuff that I am going to run on the Poshmark sale. So let's get to work. We have a lot of work to do. I have an influx of inventory coming this week. I have about 400 pieces. 600, I don't know. It's a lot. It's between 400 and 600 pieces of inventory coming. So I want to get all of this sold and out of here. I have been working on adding some things to the Buy It Now for the Whatnot show. The thing that I love, I've always told you guys this, I love going live on both platforms, Poshmark and Whatnot, but Whatnot's platform for live selling is so much further ahead as far as the technology goes. Like you have a showtime countdown. People can ask you questions. You can see, like, you can assign mods. You can mute people. All of these listings are in my Buy It Now, but they're also listed in the marketplace, which is basically like Whatnot's, listing platform, just like eBay and Poshmark, where you can list items. And I've told you guys a couple times a month, I'll just get full price sales from Whatnot's marketplace. So I'm going to make it a goal of mine for the rest of the month in August to get daily listings up here the same way that I get listings on Poshmark and eBay. So what you do is you just create a Buy It Now listing, and then it'll just stay forever in your profile, in your marketplace. If any of you have Whatnot live selling access, whether you go live or not, I recommend you do it, because the way that people find it is they're searching, just how they search on eBay and Poshmark. I'm a little stuffed up, you guys, my allergies. I'm just trying to fight through it. And they'll just buy things. They don't even send me an offer. I have offers on. They'll just buy it full price. It's awesome. So I would like to get my listings up here. I would love to get at least 50 up by the end of August, and then get 100 up here in September. They used to have this amazing importer where you could literally just on the back end import all of your Poshmark listings to their platform. They just sunsetted that. So now they said if you want to, you can use Vendoo to cross list, but I don't use Vendoo. I use List Perfectly, and for some reason List Perfectly does not have Whatnot on there. So hopefully they're working on that, because I feel like almost everything that one of those listing websites does, the other one ends up doing eventually. So that would be nice, because it used to be nice to be able to just import all your listings, but you can't do that anymore. So I just been copying my listings. So I got 11 up, or 10 up, and I'm going to try to get, I easily could get 50 up here before the end of the month. I'm filming this, August 17th. I could probably get closer to 100. It's worth doing, in my opinion. I mean, even if I just make a couple $100, I'm already listing everywhere else. It doesn't hurt. Like I said, hopefully List Perfectly starts including that, because that is something that would honestly make me switch to Vendoo. I've never tried Vendoo. I'm not sponsored by either of these platforms. I just signed up for List Perfectly years ago because I heard people talking about it. But to be able to cross post to here and all my other sites might make it worth the switch, you guys, because I could just save so much more time, you know what I mean, instead of having to manually do this. So anyways, I'm about to go live here. I'm not going to film myself going live because that's just boring content for you guys, but I will come back on. This is probably the latest I have ever gone on Whatnot. It's currently 8:52. I have the live sale set for 9:30, but I'm just going to go live now. I'm just going to do 20 listings, you guys. This is just basically not a test sale, but just practice for me to get back in the swing of using Whatnot, going live. It's been a long time, a couple months again. I think I last went live in June. So this is it. This is it. I want to be consistent. I want to go live here at least once or twice a week. I like live selling on Whatnot. I like their platform. I like the features, and I like the instant payout. If you didn't know, I don't know if this has changed, but back when I started, once you sold had 1,000 sales on Whatnot, after that, you're eligible for instant payout. So basically, after your live sale, once you print the shipping label, the money goes into your account, into your Whatnot account, and then you can put it in your bank account. I don't know any platform that pays you that fast. Not even eBay. And we know Poshmark doesn't do that. Literally, you print the label because you have to prove yourself. You know, you have to sell 1,000 things. I think you have to have a certain rating. You can't have any violations on your account within a certain amount of time. So it's not like everybody can do it, but for Q4, I would really like to ramp up my live selling. I've told you guys one of my live selling goals is to live sell successfully on Poshmark and Whatnot. I would like to do both. So here we go. You guys, I got something on my selfie camera, my front facing camera on my cell phone, and now it has like this glazed over look and I can't get it off. I have a sneaking suspicion it's nail glue. Anyways, I need to go get a new phone because I use this front facing camera way too much. That went way better than I expected. I didn't film it because I feel like it's boring for you guys to just watch me doing a live sale. I had 20 people. I made 3 sales. I made $30. I was like, what? I literally, you guys, because I am so inconsistent with my live sales, I'll schedule live sales and I have to reschedule or I'll cancel them just because of work. That's just the reality of working full time and reselling when you do live selling. And I feel bad because a lot of people have told me, like, look, I'm just not going to come to your live sales anymore because you're always canceling. And I'm like, I'm sorry. That's just the type of live seller I have to be. My arm's already hurting while I work full time. So I'm always shocked, especially on Whatnot, because I am so inconsistent there. At least with Poshmark, I have consistently been going live there for almost 2 years. Like, I never have really missed a week ever until recently after that NBC whatever I had, like burnout or just break I had of 2 weeks. So I am always surprised when anyone shows up to my Whatnot sale. So I went quick. The sale was literally 22 minutes. I love that about Whatnot. They tell you the duration. They tell you your net. I sold 2 free people items and 1 Skims item. $30 in sales. I will take it. It can only get better from here. To some of you, that might seem dismal, but considering I haven't gone live there in almost 3 months, I will take it, you guys. So, and that's no promotion. I didn't tell anybody. I literally just scheduled the show like an hour and a half ago. So imagine if I promote myself, if I talk about it. So it can only get better from here. It's like starting all over again. I feel like with live selling, consistency is everything. It is now very late, you guys. For me, this is late. Have I ever gone live this late? I'm sure I did in the early days back when I was going live like crazy, but almost 10 o'clock, you guys. So I am going to film a video taking off all this makeup. I've started posting my beauty content again over on my TikTok. I have 30 followers. I just started a new TikTok account on TikTok and on my beauty YouTube. So maybe I'll start linking that because I would like to grow my following over there. I literally post everything though. Just keep that in mind. If you're only here for reselling, don't check out my TikTok. But if you like beauty, mom stuff, sightseeing, travel, like all of that, I'm I'm basically just using TikTok as my personal blog, and whatever people like, they like, and if they don't, they don't. So I'm gonna go film myself taking off this makeup, comparing two different makeup removing balms. So I'm gonna go do that. And then we're gonna keep working, you guys. I am taking advantage of every single waking moment of this day being child free and hubby free. So this rack right here, I'm gonna preload it to Poshmark, and I'm gonna go live super early in the morning because I'm insane. So let's go.